Jesus died at 33.
Well, 33 as a human, but remember, Jesus is eternal.
Eternal. But he rose again, didn't he?
He did.
And he's now alive, is he not? And because he rose again, we can know where we're going to go. We can be with him for eternity.
Every question answered, we're going to walk and talk with God. No more pain, no more suffering, and we're going to live the most incredible life you can imagine.
There you
God
go.
himself.
And anybody can have this, can they not?
Absolutely.
It doesn't cost you a thing to believe in Jesus. Hua al-Akbar. Jesus, he is the greatest. Let's just see. How is he the greatest? He is the King of Kings.
Yes, he is.
What is his name?
Jesus.
Who is the Lord of Lords?
Jesus is
Who is God in heaven?
Jesus.
Who is Hua al-Akbar?
Jesus.
What's his name?
Jesus.
What's his name?
Jesus.
Oh, he is the greatest.
Why?
Okay, folks, we're going to leave it there. Remember, who is the King of Kings?
Jesus!
Who is the Lord of Lords?
Jesus!
Who was God in heaven?
Jesus!
Who was God on earth?
Jesus!
Who walked and talked with us?
Jesus!
Who died on the cross?
Jesus!
Who then rose again?
Jesus!
Who is now in heaven?
Jesus!
And who's waiting for you? Who can save you? What is his name? Ooh, I love that name. God bless him. Remember that name. He really is God. He really did die. And he rose again. God bless you. We'll see you later. So Jew or Greek, slave or free, man or woman, all are equal in Jesus Christ. We are all equal in Jesus Christ. There is no difference between a man and a woman in the New Testament. And that's why I love Jesus. What's his name? I can't hear you. Let me hear it again. Who is the King of Kings? Who is the Lord of Lords? Who is God in heaven? Who is God on earth? Who can walk and talk? Who died on the cross? Who rose the third day? Who now is in heaven? Who is waiting for you? Who is calling you home? What is his name? What is his name? I can't hear you. I love that name. Alibaba for you. You can have Alibaba. We've got Jesus. Jesus.
Jesus was a Muslim! Jesus was a Muslim!
Here we go.
Jesus was a Muslim!
Let's go this other side to the
Jesus was a Muslim! Jesus was a Muslim!
He was a Palestinian. He was a Jew. He was a Mediterranean. He was not American. That's why I don't go to America. I don't go to Billy Graham. I don't go to Moses. I don't go to Jacob. I don't go to David. I go to Jesus. Let's move on now.
Which is in the correct
Is there any sinless person here?
Now, what is the correct concept of God? Let me tell you what the correct concept of God
Do
is.
you know the correct concept?
Okay? Now,
God is most holy, is he not?
Abraham
Is Allah
was not Jewish.
unknowable?
Abraham
Can
was
Allah
not
come to earth?
Christian.
No.
Okay,
Can
what's
Allah walk with you?
No. Was
Can
not Jewish.
Allah talk with you?
No.
Is
Was not
Allah able to
Christian.
have a relationship with you?
Abraham
But the God of the
in
Bible
one God.
Can God Yahweh? Can Yahweh come to earth? Yes. Can Yahweh talk with you? Can Yahweh walk with you. And Yahweh die for you. Allah is capable of dying for you. But Yahweh can't. So who's got the bigger God?
What is your proof?
Jesus is his name.
Allah says in the
It's
Quran,
Jesus,
bring your
Yahweh.
proof if you are truthful.
If Jesus claims to be Yahweh, and where do you
Bring
do
your
that?
proof.
There is only one Quran, right? And that every Quran in the world is the same. That's what you've been told. You have been told a lie.
You run away from
Okay, so there are two Qurans today, right? Two.
More than 2 Qurans.
More than 2, 3 Qurans?
More than 3 Qurans.
More than 3, 4 Qurans?
There are approximately 26 of the Qurans.
26 different Qurans. You guys get these Qurans! Get these Qurans and read them! We're just showing you. Oh, go ahead, start throwing things on. It says they were lied to. They deny. Two different readings. That's the difference. Look and see which has the Fatta and which has the Dhamma. The difference is between Fatta and Dhamma. Read it. Read it again.
حتى يقول حتى يقول
Read it again. The prophets fought, but by the time you get to the point, they were killed. That is a huge
Attention. Don't give up.
Your faces, Muslim people, your face from here. Come.
You better go. We're going to make it more and more difficult for you. I can see why you're angry. We find someone else. We're not talking to you today. I can dance to that.
You're going to do.
This is the first one. Are you ready? Let's do another one. Just go sequentially. I want you to go sequentially.
Why don't you debate
I have them in sequence.
Why don't you debate somebody over there?
I want you to go sequentially.
Why are you trying to hide from him?
Okay, so it's at the Kinsu, in the Wont, it's at the Kazu, which means take here, have taken here. Two different meanings, two different meanings. That is just one example again. We can show you 1,300 examples. Okay, we looked at the other 6, which disagreed with the Al-Azhar Quran that became official in 1924, less than 100 years ago. So there is no one Quran. There are many Qurans. There is only one Bible. And there is only one Jesus. And there is only one God. Allahu Akbar. I say Yahweh. Huwa Al-Akbar. Allah may be the greater, but Yahweh is the greatest. Hallelujah. There's God's name there as well. God bless you, folks. It's been a good debate.
A pleasure. Thank you very much.
Next time, how
Yes.
did Islam begin?
Okay.
When are you coming back
What,
again?
The origins of Islam?
The origins of Islam.
Okay, no problem.